Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? We are live with the batch call. You already know we're live. And what we're going to do today, guys, I'm going to show you how to use batch to get deals like I always do. And I'm going to show you guys something a little extra. I'm going to give you a little extra sauce today. I'm going to show you guys how to fill out an assignment agreement because some of you guys might not know how to fill out paperwork to assign a deal to somebody. So I'm going to fill that out for you. I'm going to show you live. But let's wait a little bit for some people to come on. Hey, if you hop on here, give me a shout out. I'm gonna give you a shout out here. I'm gonna say what's up. Just put in the comments wherever you guys are watching, whatever who you are. I wanna talk to you. I want to make sure you guys are doing good. And I need to send this StreamYard link to my people. Let's see. But yeah, tell me where you guys are coming from. I want to hear from you. And again, we're going to go over how to fill out an assignment. Let's do it. Because, guys, I'm doing a deal right now. Oh, yo, Dallas, Texas, what's going on? We got someone saying, what up? Hey, tell me your names, by the way, because for some reason on StreamYard, it doesn't let me see who your names are unless you, like, sign in. So I got someone saying, what up, Dallas, Texas? Yeah, tell me where you're from, your name on there if you're in the Facebook group. Hop on. Okay, for the training. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and today, guys, like I said, it's the batch call. Let me get my batch cup real quick. Yo, batch leads. It's Raheem in Dallas, Fort Worth. What's going on, big man? Yo, so I went to Arizona and they hooked me up with some batch gear, man. I'm not gonna deny a nice little cup and a batch protein shake thing. Why would I ever deny that? All right. Marion Anderson from Dallas. I'm a realtor, but I want to be an investor more. Well, let's go, Marion. What are you waiting for? Let's go. You can be an investor. You can do it. All right. I got someone for my mentorship popping on. Nick, what's popping, brother? Oh, he popped out. He popped out. Okay. We'll wait till he pops back in. Also, let me send this link to real quick to Noble. Once we get a little more people going on, we're gonna go right into it. Let's see. No B. Let's see. Noble. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why Nick took off, man. Come on back. Oh, there he is.
My bad. I got this
You're
storm hit
good,
me
man.
right now, so.
You said you got a storm that hit you?
Yeah, Hurricane Nicole is coming around the corner, so
Oh my
connection's
gosh, dude.
right now.
You gonna be all right?
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Dude, you gotta hunker down and be safe out there, all right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Hey, okay. So Marion said, let's link up. Marion, yeah, let's link up. Marion, all you got to do is after this batch call, give me a call. Here's my phone number. Let's see. And we can chat. Let me get my phone number up here. Hold on. Dang, I don't have my phone number up here. Hold on. Let me get it for you guys. Nick, how's it going, dude?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's going great.
You having a good time?
Yes, sir.
Did you deliver some packages today?
Nah, we had jiu-jitsu work this morning.
Jiu-jitsu today, huh?
Yeah, packages are Monday through Wednesday, and then I work the MMA gym nights, and then on all day on Thursdays. So,
dude, I went to jiu-jitsu this morning and I did pretty good today. I got my ears like getting kind of jacked up. I don't know if you guys
oh
see
yeah,
it.
you get that cauliflower ear.
Yeah, you been doing it for a while or what?
For about a year. I'm about to be a blue belt.
Dude, it's so fun, isn't it? Like once you start seeing stuff like that,
it's fun. Even if you're not even doing it to like compete, it's just fun doing it.
dude. I mean, now it's all clicking for me, so it's like fun because I get to see like, okay, this guy's trying to give me a Kimura, like he's got my hand, I gotta take it off.
Guaranteed.
After this call me after. Okay. All right. Hey, Miriam, by the way, I have my, you said you want to link up. I'm here to answer questions from people. Um, if they have questions, call me after this call at 385. It's a landline, so don't text it. Um, let's see. So, hey, if you are in the mentorship that I'm in, you can hop into this call live, but obviously I'm just streaming it. Because this is for Batch. I'm showing you guys how to use Batch. I got Nick on here. We're gonna talk, and I'm gonna show him some stuff. But we're waiting for some people to come in. So Miriam, give me a call after this call since it's live. So someone says how to hop in live. So let me show you. If you guys are a part of the mentorship that I have, just go to Discord. Let's see. Go to the Discord channel, Investors Thrive Discord, and it's inside the mentorship. I dropped the link. And I don't know who's saying that, but if if you text me right now because you're in the mentorship, I'll send you the link right now. You can hop in on this and interact. But right now this live is just I'm just streaming it. But yeah, it's in the mentorship. So anyway. Cool, man. Have you been calling some buyers, Nick?
Yeah, I've done a couple. I called the attorney's office today to see if he could send me over some. I've had about 6 different people fill out my buyer's form through Google Forms. So
Let's go, bro.
we're,
And
we're making progress.
you've been calling them just to chat?
I haven't got to calling them yet, but I'm definitely gonna shoot them all of them a quick call at least.
Yeah, that's the key, right? Like they fill out your information. You got to have that conversation, build that relationship, because if not, then it's really just a piece. It's just a piece of
And
paper.
I realized the Burr group, Berger's group. You know, what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking. Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
for everyone listening. That's a good Facebook group to go get buyers because I posted in there said need cash buyers Myrtle Beach and I had about 20 people hit me up.
What is it called?
It's the Burr group.
BRRR for the Burr method.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I know what you're saying.
It's a pretty big Facebook group,
I'm gonna have
but
to check that out.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
great.
think I'm a part of that one.
I can invite you to it.
Yeah, invite me in there. Everyone here heard it here first. You need some buyers, go to the Burr group on Facebook.
Yeah, you got 230,000 members in that, so you're guaranteed going to get some connections in there.
So Tamika, so just I see you saying that it's Tamika. I'm DMing now. So Tamika, this call specifically is for the mentorship, like the higher up mentorship. You're in the club, which you get a call a week, and that's like how you're able to hop into the lives is the call week. So not saying I don't love you. I don't think you're awesome, but that's what these the mentorship gets like 5 calls a week, and then the club gets a call a week, and then I stream these so you can watch them. So that's the difference. Send you an invite. Hey, just DM me, Tamika, and then I'm gonna be able to get you everything you need. Okay, DM me, and because you should have gotten emails once you signed up for the club to get access to everything. So if you haven't, DM me. I got your back. All right, we're hopping right into this, Nick. Are you ready, brother?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. I just got to leave by 3:40, so I'll have some time.
Dude, don't even no worries. This will go maybe 15, 20, and then when you're ready to dip, you can dip. All right. But basically, today is the batch call. We show people how to use batch leads to get deals and crush it. And today I got a special treat. I am gonna show everyone how to fill out an assignment agreement. Now, an assignment agreement, Nick, and for everybody watching, is once you have a house under contract, you need to be able to assign it to an end buyer so you can make your wholesale fee, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be showing today, as well as showing how Batch is helping people right now with the way that the game is. So let's dive right into it. First, I'm going to show you guys how to use Batch to find buyers, and then we're going to go in now that we have a buyer for a deal that I have. It's a $19,000 deal. Okay. And I'm JVing with someone in the club that joined. He had a deal, needed help finding a buyer. Now I found an end buyer. Okay. And now we're just going to assign it. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's dive right into it. So let's go right here. So everybody knows about batch leads. And if you guys don't have batch leads, give it a shot. You get a free trial. I don't know why you wouldn't try it. It's freaking tight. But basically, once you have batch leads, I mean, batch leads right now, guys, because I've made my business pretty dang trim right now, is batch leads is pretty much one of the only services I pay for right now to do this business. You just need the lists, you need the data, and then you need maybe like a DocuSign, some sort of thing. I use PandaDoc, but that's pretty much it. So let's go to the mind map really quick. If you guys don't have the mind map that I give away for free, please go check it out. It's absolutely free. It shows you how to do a deal from step A to Z, step 1 through 10. It shows everything. So I have done this in the past, guys, but I'm going to show you guys again. If you are looking for buyers on deals, go to step 3 and go to flippers and rehabbers, because that's who we're selling our deals to right now, and go to batch leads right now. Okay, go to how to use batch leads. There are 2 videos right now where I show people how to find buyers, and I'm going to kind of explain this deal that I'm doing right now. So this deal that I have is in Columbia, South Carolina, where I'm JVing with someone in our club program in Columbia, South Carolina. So I can look. Is that it right there? Yeah, let's go. So the deal came in Columbia, South Carolina, and I looked it up. I looked up the deal, ran some comps on it, and what had happened is the person I'm JVing with, they actually found it on for sale by owner in Columbia. So I'll be honest, guys, I haven't really done a lot of for sale by owner deals, but he found it for sale by owner. And what he did is the house was listed at 330. Okay, so 330 was like a really high price point, and what he offered, it was listed as 330. He offered 275, and I basically analyzed the deal. I looked up the comps. If you guys don't know how to look up comps, this is just a random deal. But you basically just go to batch leads, you go to comparables, you see the estimated value of the property, and you also can automatically, it runs comparables. So it tells you, homes that have sold recently. So we ran the comps, and the deal he was way off. No offense to my man, Noble. He's awesome, but not throwing him under the bus. It's just the comps were wrong, right? So I told him where he needed to be. I said, hey, you need to be at this price, right? And because of the reverse wholesaling method that I teach you guys and show you, I actually reached out to a buyer that I knew in the area that I knew would buy it or is interested in buying properties in Columbia, South Carolina. And I said, what would you buy this for? And I asked him, and he gave me a price. He said, I'd buy it for around 185. So what happened at that point is I went back to the guy I'm doing a JV deal with, and I said, hey man, my buyer needs about 185. You're at 275. Can you get the seller to come down? And miracle, he was able to get them down to come to 180. Okay, so the buyer that I had was at 185, and he got them down to 180. So I went back to my buyer, and I went to the negotiating phase of, if you go through step 9 of how to dispo a deal, I was negotiating the deal with him, and I got them up to 199. Okay, so there we have it at 180. They're at 199, so that's a $19,000 wholesale fee. And because he's a part of my club, I, instead of doing a 50-50 split on let me get rid of all this. Because he's a part of my club, I actually give him 60% instead of 50. So on this deal, if everything goes well, I don't count my eggs before my chickens before they hatch, or whatever the saying is. So there's always things that can happen, but if it goes through, he's going to get 60% for me bringing the buyer, and then I get the remainder, right? Pretty sweet deal, to get more money and for me to help him find a buyer. So all this comes through the process that I'm showing you guys, and batch is a key part of that, of my process. He brought me a deal. I ran the numbers in my calculator. I think it might be right here. Yeah, I ran the numbers, and I think this is what happened. So it was 330. Run the numbers really quick. So the ARV was like 330, what it was listed for. He had it at 275, and I think it needed about 80K of work. Let's see, medium. Hey, Nick, I don't know what's going on with your mic or something, but just mute yourself unless I call on you. Is that cool? Okay. So I think it needed about 50K of work, and he had it 275 and it was worth 330. So that, and if you want to make a wholesale fee of 15K, it's not a deal. The flipper would lose $51,000. So we got it down to 180. Now it's a $19,000 wholesale fee. And yeah, I mean, you could say, dang, that's, the flipper's going to make 45K, but that's how flippers are right now. In order for them to do a deal, they want to make 15 to 20% of the ARV as their net profit. So if we just go over here to the calculator and say, okay, what's 20% of 330? Let's see, 20% of 330. Okay, that's 66, so that's more. So we'll go 330 and then we'll go 15% because it's between 15 to 20%. Okay, 49,000. Okay, and they're going to be making close to that. So they're okay with making around 15% on flipping it and paying us 19, and we would wholesale to them for 189. So again, just giving you guys the process of how I do it. A deal came through. I reached out to the buyers that I have, found out what they'd be willing to pay. Okay. I brought the deal to my buyers, found out what they would pay, renegotiated the deal, or he renegotiated it. And now we have a $19,000 wholesale fee. And I was able to do all the numbers using batch and understanding all that process. So again, batch is sick for comping, even for determining if whoever you're talking to is the rightful owner. I mean, you can see if, okay, maybe I'm messing. That was a thought that went through my head. I said, are we really dealing with the owner? Or are we dealing with someone that's like trying to act like the owner? Like, are they playing a game on us? But we went and checked here, and we're actually dealing with the person who owns it. And, this situation, they have an attorney involved and all that stuff. So it's fine. But, the batch, all I'm saying is batch is good to help you through this process, to comp, to know if you have a deal, find buyers, and to analyze and make sure you have the right buyer. So, Nick, any questions from kind of what I showed? I know I was rambling and just going off, but do you have any questions from what we talked about?
So is my mic okay?
Yeah, your mic's good. For some reason, it was
Okay.
just getting kind of weird.
Yeah. So essentially, what you're doing is as soon as you know that a seller wants to sell, before you give them an offer, you're going to your buyers and saying what you would pay for that before you give the.
Sometimes. So if I'm talking to a seller who's super motivated and they're at a price that I know will work, I don't have to go to my buyer. I don't have to
Right.
ask a question. But if it's kind of like, for example, this is Columbia, South Carolina. I've never done a deal there. Well, I have done deals there, but I didn't really know this area. So instead of me locking it up or telling the guy I'm JVing with just to lock it up at a specific price and then have to renegotiate again, I just went to the buyer and just said, hey, what would you pay? Let's see if we can get it low enough for you. And that's what we did. And now once we got it down, so we originally had it 185 and they offered 185. So we're at a standstill, right? So I called them. I said, can you come up? They said they'd come up to 195. I told the wholesaler, hey, negotiate it lower than 185. Let's make more money. He got it to 180. And then I got the buyer to come up another 4K. So that's where you got to negotiate both sides, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of how we got it done.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to always go to your buyer to get a price. You only do this if you're not sure. And there's a lot of uncertainty in this, especially with the market. So that's why I tell you, get your buyers, because they're going to help you out a ton.
Mm.
Right. Does that make sense? Do you have any follow-up questions?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Again, guys, we're going to go back to sharing my screen. So how did I use batch in this process? Well, when he gave me the deal, I looked up some comps on it, found out, okay, is he really dealing with the right owner? And this isn't the exact property, but anyway, is he dealing with the right owner? Okay, he is. All right, let me find out if it's a deal. He had it too high. I went to my buyer, found out that he needs to renegotiate it. He renegotiated it. Now we signed an addendum to the contract to bring the price lower, and now we have a deal. Now I'm about to assign it. And all these steps you can find for free in the Painless Wholesaling mind map. It's all. I'll give you guys everything. Okay. So Nick, have you ever filled out a assignment agreement?
No, I have not. I've only filled out a joint venture JV agreement, and that was it.
Cool, cool. All right, so I'm going to show you exactly how to fill out an assignment agreement right now, because I mean, you guys are going to need that. So what you do is you go into, you download, and by the way, guys, you already know I provide you the assignment agreement you need. So go to step 8 under making offers and getting contracts signed. You go here to contracts, number 3, contracts once your offer gets accepted, which ours has, and then you go to assignable contract for end buyer. So we're trying to assign our contract to the end buyer. You can go here. I provide you a Google form. All you have to do is make a copy of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to download this as a PDF because I have to put it into my what's it called? My DocuSigner or PandaDoc. So I'm going to download that. It's time to go to PandaDoc. Actually, I have it on this browser. So we're going to log in here, PandaDoc. Nick, if you have any questions, you can let me know, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just have to go to DocuSign or PandaDoc,
Right.
whatever. So you go under here to under new document. You drag the well, actually I had it on another browser, so let me get this. I have to add the document. Let's see, where the heck is this? Select file, addendum, assignment. Here it is. Okay, so you load that bad boy in there. You put the emails of who you're sending it to. So for right now, I'm just going to show you like an example because I actually don't have the email. Let me get that. I'm texting the who I'm assigning this to. Let's see. What is your email so I can send you the assignment? Okay. All right. So what you would do here is you just put all the text fields that are required in reference to the contract between buyer, okay, assigner, so that's me, right, Nathan Payne, and sellers, and then you would put the seller's information, and I'd have to look all that up, so I'm just going to do that. Dated on, so this would be the date of the contract. I have to look at it again. I'm just showing you guys for an example. Okay. Property is described as you put the property address, so 800 South, 300, 1300 North, whatever. Here, blank assigner, I am the assigner, hereby assigns all rights to this contract, including the right to ability to assign this, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's just saying, hey, I'm giving this person the right. I am assigning my right to someone else to buy this property. So we're going to go here. We'll put my name. Pertaining blah, blah, the third party to assignee is the next person that I'd put in. Well, actually, it's the person that's up here. And I used to have DocuSign, but we went to PandaDoc for some reason, so it ain't as dope. Actually, DocuSign's kind of trash too. But this is the assigner, assignee, who we're assigning it to, for the total purchase price, including assignment fee of. And then you want to put what you're signing it to them for. And in this case, we're doing $199 plus any inspection fees, repairs, blah, blah. The closing will take place on or before. So we know this one is December. I think we said December 5th at 5 o'clock here. So I don't have to get in a text box. 5 p.m. Guys, I know this might look like trash, but I'm just doing it quick. This assignment is made with no warranties, guarantees. You're basically just saying, hey, I'm not guaranteeing anything. You have to do your own due diligence. The undersigned assignee acting personally and for the representatives, affiliates, and organizations, if any, each hereby agrees to defend. Look, it's pretty much just saying you're assigning the contract to someone, okay? You don't got to know all this legal stuff. You just assign your agreement to someone, you're good. So this assignment shall be voidable at the sole discretion of the signer. It fails to pay the earnest money. So you're saying, hey, I need my earnest money. I usually ask for 5K. And it says it needs to be paid within. You don't want to give them like a year, like 30 days to put down their money. You want their non-refundable earnest money put down ASAP. So you know they're legit. So you would just say, what's the date today? Let's say 12. I'll give you a day, right? You can do it today or tomorrow. And it says, and said earnest money shall be paid by wire certified funds to. You'd have to put either you or the title company in there. Said earnest money shall be paid to title company. We'll just say title company for this one because I think they're using an attorney, but I'm going to find all that out. Title company, said title company, whatever. So let's see. And you just have them sign. I sign as a signer with my name. I thought there was a name option. Nathan Payne. And then I put whoever's signing for them. Again, you'd have to send this as a recipient, but I just didn't put it for this example. I am curious. There should be an assignment fee, at least from what I've seen in the past. You need to put, you say how much you're getting on the assignment fee. Well, that's actually on specific contracts, so you actually don't have to say that. I think we took that off because we didn't want people knowing how much we were making until they went to close. So you actually don't have to show how much you're making on assignment agreements. That's how we do it. So then you just have to disclose, since this is a JV deal, I'm going to have to talk to the attorney and tell them how much is going to get paid to me versus how much is going to get paid to the person I'm JVing with. So that's how it goes. So Nick, any questions on this assignment? I know I went through it quickly, but it's pretty self-explanatory if you just read through it.
Yeah, it's straightforward.
Yeah, you just take the agreement. You're the assigner. You assign it to someone. You put the price that you're assigning to them for. You have the real estate purchase agreement at a specific price. They can do the math then. I mean, they don't really need to know what you're making. It's not necessary for them to know what your assignment fee is for them to do the deal. A lot of people don't disclose it. We used to disclose it all the time, but again, it doesn't matter. But that's it. You know, guys, if you get to the point where you get a house under contract and you need to sign it, I just gave you the juice. It's super simple. You just put all this information in, and then you have them sign this, and then you send it to the title company or the attorney that you're working with. Super simple, nothing crazy. Okay. This job is mainly paperwork once you get everybody set up. Not difficult. All right. So let's see. I'm open to questions. I know you got to go, Nick, in about 6 minutes, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna head out now. That way I can get rolling. But thanks.
Where are you going? Are you going to work?
Yeah, I'm going right back to the MMA gym. It's weird because we gotta open for the mornings and we're closed from 1 to 3, and then we reopen at 4.
So. Bro, but don't forget to make them calls to those buyers. I'm telling you, there's power in those buyers. If I didn't know this buyer, I probably wouldn't be able to get this deal done. 19K? Come on, man. That's pretty sweet for making a couple phone calls, right?
Yeah. I'll keep you updated on how many I get here.
You gonna do it? All right, later,
brother.
Nick.
See ya.
So everybody that's live here, if you have any questions on what I just did, how I just showed you how batch you can find, comp properties, see if you're dealing with the rightful owner, just if you feel like maybe some might be a little shady. Also, I just showed you how to fill out an assignment agreement that I'm about to send out to the buyer that we're signing this deal to for $19,000. Yeah, I mean, nothing, guys. I believe I'm smart. I'm a smart person, but it's not rocket science. And maybe as I'm showing you how to do it, you're like, yo, this dude Nate doesn't even he looks kind of dumb. I'm not dumb. It doesn't require that much effort to just fill out an agreement and send it to someone on DocuSign. All right. You can all do this. You all got this. Find a deal, assign it to a buyer through the painless wholesale method, find buyers using the mind map and the strategies I show you, and you're locked and loaded. You're good. So let me look at some of the comments that have come in. And again, ask any questions, and I got you guys back. Let's see. After I cancel, one of your sales staff reached out to me based and mocked me for canceling. So someone is saying, I have to say I signed up for the free trial and it was not quite what I needed. After I canceled, one of your sales staffs reached out to me and basically passive aggressively mocked me for canceling. You know what, William, I'm really that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened to you. It's really tough. I don't know if you're referring to Batch, or I know you're not referring to my program because I don't think I've ever worked with you. But in just to respond to that, it's when you're running a large corporation like that, it's probably difficult to manage, people that might be having a bad day, or, that might treat you bad. So I'm sorry that happened, but it's I could just say how that would be difficult for Batch to vouch or like stop that from happening. Maybe that guy was just having a bad day, and there's no excuse for someone treating you wrong, William, but or mocking you, but that's unfortunate. He probably, maybe, who knows, maybe his cat is sick, maybe he stubbed his toe, who knows what happened, but that's unfortunate. But just know, sometimes when people are rude to you, uh, there's something going on. And that's something I want to say about cold calling. I used to cold call a ton when I first started to get like a couple of my first deals, and people would be so mean to me. And I took it personally in the beginning, and I was like, man, I hate cold calling. But then I realized, hey, you know, I don't know what's going on in that person's life. I just randomly called them. Maybe something's crazy going on in their life. Maybe they're having a bad situation, like, financial, whatever. So just take that in the mindset that when people are rude to you and there's really no reason for them to be rude, there's probably something else going on. And you can even call that out. And that's a sales skill that I use, that I've learned, is if you feel something's off, call it out. So William, for example, you said someone, was rude to you and mocked you passive aggressively. You could just say to them, hey, I'm really sorry. Did I say something maybe that might have offended you? I really wasn't trying to be rude. I know you called me. I had to cancel. Maybe it wasn't the right fit, but I didn't mean to, offend you. If I did, I'm sorry. And then usually when people are like that, they feel that reaction. They're like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm sorry. I just had a bad day. I got on a call with someone that was interested in joining my program, and they were kind of like aggressive with me. And I was like, wow, this is the first time I ever talked to you. Like, why? What's going on? Did I say something wrong? And she's like, oh no, I've just talked to tons of coaches and I just don't trust it. And I was like, oh yeah, I get it. There's a lot of coaching out there. So just when you feel something's off, call it out. Your life will be better. Okay. Let's see. Good. Let's go. Wow. Someone wrote a book over here. I appreciate this. So I have talked to a seller who's asking for 410K. She will not allow us to go inside the home because she said she's ashamed of all the stuff she and her friend have stored in the house. After the ARV, it can be after the ARV, it can go for 6 to 7. I'm assuming 700,000. I think this will be a full rehab. I told her I can give her an offer. I can't give her an offer for what she's asking without seeing the inside. What should I do next? Okay, so this is a very interesting situation. A seller wants to sell you a house and have you pay 410 without even seeing it. That's just not even logical. Unless she was giving it to you for 100,000 and you're like, hey, this is such a good deal, I don't even need to see it. Sure, it could be burnt inside. It doesn't even matter. I'll I'll take it. But um if it's kind of like up in the air, there's no investor you're going to be able to sell this to that is going to buy a house. I would never give someone $410,000 if I couldn't see the house. It's just too big of an investment. So you just need to talk to her frankly and be like, hey, look, I understand if you feel like your home is, a mess. Look, I've seen the worst homes in the United States, roofs falling down. I'm sure there's nothing in there that would be that alarming. I would love to buy your home. I just need to walk through it, or I need some pictures of it just to get an idea. So that's what I can do. Like, that's how we can move forward. So that's how you'd handle that situation. You would logically let them know, like, hey, I understand you feeling like that, but if we're gonna work together, I cannot buy your home without seeing it. Let me run the numbers on this. You said it's a full rehab. What is the what is the ARV, not the ARV, what is the square footage of the home? Because I want to run the numbers on this deal. And I'll show you if you have a deal or not. So let's go over here. Okay, so you're saying it could be close 600 to 700,000. She wants 410. I need to know the square footage of the house, but let's assume it's 2,000 square feet and it's going to take 7 months to fix it up and then resell it. If this is a full rehab, it's going to cost about $80K to flip this thing if it's 2,000 square feet. So if you get it at 410 and you want to make a $15,000 wholesale fee, a flipper would, after spending $80,000 in 7 months of his time, he would only make 16K. That's no flipper's ever going to do that. The flippers, like I've told you guys in the past, they need to make 600,000. So they need to make, 15 to 20% of the ARV as their net profit. So for this to be worth it to a flipper, he's going to need to get the house for way less so he can make $80,000. So let's reverse engineer it. I think it's 340, just spitballing the numbers. Okay, so no, let's see, 360. So a flipper would most likely do this deal if he can make 70 at this price point. He probably would want to make more just because it's so much higher in the way the market's shifting. So if you can get this house from that lady for 350 and it's an 80K rehab, someone will buy this deal. 410, according to the numbers I'm just putting out here, it's not a deal. It's not low enough unless it's a 700,000 ARV. But I'm gonna go lower than 700,000 just because the market is shifting. So let me go back here and oh, wow, 3,800 square feet. So if it's 3,800 square feet, that makes the whole everything rehab cost way, 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 way more. So what price would you have to get this at? Probably 250. Yeah, because a flipper's not going to want to put all that money into it unless he's making a giant upside. So I know that's kind of unfortunate to hear, but the seller wants 410. If it needs everything on 3,800 square feet, which most likely it's going to need a giant rehab. I had a house that was like 2,000 square feet, and a contractor quoted me like 100K because it needed everything. So I meant 3,800. That's pretty realistic that it's going to need that much. It might even need more, depending on like how luxury it is. So the lady's lost her mind. Because even at 410, if it needs everything, flipper's going to lose money. Even at 700,000, flipper's not making enough for it to be worth it to him. So 410 won't work. All right. I hope that was helpful. Ran the numbers for you really quick. It ain't a deal unless you get it lower. But by the way, did you get all that? Because I did that for you. And I'm not sure who that is again because it says Facebook user, but I'm doing it because I want to help you out. Okay. Shoot. No, yeah, let me know if you have any follow-up on that one. And guys, I'm about to sign off. But any other questions coming through? You can give me a call after this, after I go live, if you want to connect. I can point you in the right direction on how to succeed as a wholesaler. If you don't want to work with me, that's totally fine. I'll send you to Batch. I'll send you wherever you need to go to be successful. Are you still buying in Colombia? You dang right. Yeah. So I'm not buying, but I have buyers. That's what this deal is for. So if you have deals in Colombia, send them my way. Send them to sellyourdeal.io and I will link you up with a buyer. Sellyourdeal.io is my site that I will either JV with you, or if you need help and you have a house under contract, but you don't know how to get it under contract. If you say I need help getting my deal under contract, if you go here, once you submit your form, I'm going to try to get you to come into my coaching club, which is $297 a month. So I can work with you and help you out. I do a call a week and it's super affordable for coaching. So that's what this site is for. So if you have a deal under contract, submit it. I'll take a look at it. If you're in the club, you get 60% and I get 40. But if you're not in the club and you want a JV, you get 50-50. So it's a no-brainer if you want to JV with me. And it's a no-brainer if you need help getting deals under contract because I help you. So that's pretty much it. This is Tamika. Let's see. This is Tamika. I have a sell a property on the market for 265 back in April. He was willing to take 350. He was willing to take 410. It was still on the market, but the seller has no agreement with realtor. Saw the property and property doesn't need work. However, the seller is saying they want to sell and make him an offer. I don't know the comps. I'm seeing it now at a buyer's market. Do I have a chance with this? Can we work together on this one? Tamika, you're in the club, so come to the call on Tuesday and we'll look at this deal together. So, yeah, Tamika, I got your back. Yeah, come. You're in the club. Come to the call. That's what it's for. I mean, there's two. If you guys have scenarios where you need help, that's why I did this. I made a super low ticket, low price coaching program so you could come in. I could analyze your deals. I could help you. You could have a community, and I could show you how to do this business. And you can use Batch. All right, this one says, "Is that that was the coaching that was 99 on sale?" Yes, guys. So that is exactly right. I was doing a deal for this coaching. It was $99 for the first month, but if you didn't sign up, it's gone up to its normal price, and it's not even its normal price because I'm thinking I might charge more eventually. So it's still discounted. It's $297 a month. You get a weekly call. I mean, if you are interested, call me and I'll talk to you more about it. But you get a weekly call with me to review your deals and help you out. Members only community. I give you leads every month. There's people in the club that are doing deals with leads. And these are leads that I skip trace using Batch. And I got from Batch. So these are legit. You get a bigger cut if you JV, lifetime access to the painless wholesaling courses. And if you think I'm a jabroni and I don't know what I'm talking about, look, we got a bunch of reviews of people that are real, like that have said, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So anyway, that's what the club is. If you don't join, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's literally the greatest offer out there. Everything else, I've done coaching my whole career since I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years. There's nothing like it. You know why? Because no one's willing to do this much for that cheap, but I am because I want to help you out. All right, we got someone saying thank you, Nathan. No, thank you. Thanks for paying attention and watching and supporting. Thank you. And I'm about to sign off, but last thing I got to say, just for people who just tuned in recently, this call was about how to use batch leads to verify if you're working with the right seller. You check their name, make sure, okay, yes, I'm talking to Joe Brown. I'm not talking to some guy that's just trying to mess with me or sell Joe Brown's house. You check comps, see if you have a deal. You reach out to your buyers, and the buyers, you can get buyers from the Painless Wholesaling Mind Map. Right here on step 3, I show you all the ways to find buyers for free. You can get this for free. Once you find your buyers and they accept a deal, you're going to want to send them an assignment agreement. Here's the assignment agreement on step 8. Number 3, contracts once you get the offer accepted. Here's an assignment agreement, and I showed you exactly how to fill it out right here. All you got to do, and this is a free assignment I give everybody, you put your name, the seller's name, the date, the address, you're the assigner, you're assigning it to whoever for the price, a specific price. You have the date that they need to close by, the earnest money you got to put in, the date that they need to put it down by, and the company that you're sending the earnest money to. You put your signature and then you send this puppy off. I know it looks kind of bad because I was doing it quick. It'll look nice when I actually send the real one. But that's how you send an assignment. Okay, guys, I got your back. Again, I keep saying that, but it's true. Okay. I hope this helps you guys out. Go make some money. Thanks, man. Bring on the pain. That's right. That's what we do. Have a great Thursday. Go make some money, guys. There's money to be made. Don't think that money isn't, that you can't do deals right now. We're doing deals. Okay. Go get some deals. Use batch leads. Nathan Payne out.